Hello, this is Dr. Michael Provatera, and I'm back in my home library and my home office, and I'm going to be reading chapter 12. This is the final chapter in the book. I'm not sure how many minutes, maybe it's been about 45 or so, but I could tell you that I'm glad that you're here, and I wanted to go over a couple things before I get started. These are the two books that I've been reading. This one here is the actual book, and this is the coloring book. So, with the coloring book, we talk a little bit about, in the book, we talk about the fireman Tom, and little Max got caught in the tree there. So, and then we're going to be talking today, there's the lake. And we're going to be talking today a little bit about here's the pet shop. And here's the Army base. We got an Army base museum pick in the back. And we're going to be talking about the reward, award ceremony today. So if you noticed, I like to pay some tribute to illustrator Daniela Frangia. She's an Italian woman in London. She puts her name in the tree here. Let's see. And then she puts her name in the tree also over here. So here's the coloring book and the book. I'm paying tribute now to the Kids in the Power of Work. It's called Kapow. And I'm reading for the children of Central Park Elementary in Plantation, Florida, and the rest of this 80,000 or so students or participants that they have. And I'm also reading this for the Tanzania Eastern African orphans. And let me tell you, I'm not going to be reading my second book in the series, but this is it. And Daniela puts her name right around there. Kind of interesting. And she's a great illustrator. And I also dedicate this book to the kids in Tanzania, Eastern African, the orphans in Tanzania, Eastern Africa. And I actually have their names and their gender and their age. So you could actually have the address. And if you'd like to send them a book, any book, you could get the address here and send them a book. They would love to get it. There are actually not only one name, not only 10 names, but a total of 60 or so names. Okay, so that's it. The last thing I want to say is when I published the book, I put an ad in the Florida Catholic, and the ad looks like this. Let's see, so 10-year-old, I don't know if you can read that. It says 10-year-old Catholic schoolgirl publishes a children's storybook. Okay, so let's get started. I wanted to talk to you a little bit about chapter 12. This is the final chapter in the book. So it has a lot of different components about the book and what we covered. So it's a highlight of the book, actually, and I got you to this stage. So I hope that you enjoy it this weekend or whenever you get a chance to watch this. And you could finalize the reading of the book, Happy Go Lucky. And we'll get started now. So if you haven't read the chapters 1 through 11 or watched the videos, then go back and do that now. Okay, welcome back. We're now reading chapter 12, and this is a go. Are you ready? Yes, you are. Chapter 12, the town meeting. Doug came to visit with Billy, and he asked, "How come you're so good at business, Billy?" "Your dad helped me," Billy responded. "When did he do that?" "When my dad was away at war, your dad would pick me up and take me fishing at the lake about once a month. He always helped me with my homework and stuff. When he heard that I was going to start a business, he told me that I need to set goals and I need to charge a fair price. My dad has been telling me those things since I was 8, but I never really listened," Doug said. "What else did he tell you?" Doug said. "He told me to put the necessary effort in so that I could get things done. I remember my dad telling me to study hard at school. Wow. I guess I should have gone fishing with my dad more often," Doug said as they both laughed. Suddenly, Billy heard his father shouting, "Billy, Billy, come home. I have something to tell you." Billy came running home to see what his father wanted. "Billy, sit right here next to me," Billy's dad said. "Yes, Dad?" "Mayor Quigley called, and he wants to have a town meeting at the lake." "Okay, Dad." Billy wondered if something were about to change. "I hope not, because I like things the way they are," he thought. Even during tough times, Billy usually had hope and remained positive. They all headed for the lake, and everyone gathered around the set of tables with white linens that were lined up in a row right in front of a big, long stage. The stage was made of oak with wheels attached on each end so that it could be easily pulled by a big white pickup truck. Burgundy carpet draped down the sides of the stage. The stairs leading to the stage were nice stained wood, with a railing on each side painted in bright maroon with gold trim, which was pretty party-like with the burgundy carpet. Mayor Quigley spoke. "I want to say that we will preserve the park and a new picnic area will be built instead of new homes." He smiled as everyone applauded. Thanks to thanks to Lily, thanks to Lily's idea to turn the old public park into a dog park, dogs can now run freely with obstacles for play and fun walkways. "Billy, it's true. The park will be open from dawn to dark," Lily said. "That will be great, Lily," Billy said. Someone yelled, "3 cheers for Lily! Hip, hip, hooray!" A loud noise came from a passing boat, and the crowd went silent as everyone looked. It was Butch in his speedboat with a loud engine. His loud engine was blaring. Billy smelled the gasoline as he noticed smoke from the boat that polluted the air. Billy's boat ripped through the lake, and water brushed up and surrounded everyone. Mrs. Clarity's tablecloth caught on fire from a candle and started to burn. People ran with ice buckets to the garbage cans to get water from the lake to put out the fire. The fire was finally out, and people sat back down in their seats. Mayor Quigley announced that an award was to be given. Mr. Bronson, from back of the crowd, yelled, "What award? Who is the award for?" The mayor's chef, with his big white chef's hat, came out of the truck, opened the back refrigerator compartment, and rolled out a huge layer cake. The icing on the cake read, "Billy Thompson, award recipient." Billy's mom and dad smiled because they had known in advance that their son would get an award. People stood on tiptoe to get a better look at the cake. Lily cheered, "Way to go, Billy." "I'm happy to get an award, but what is it for?" Billy asked in surprise. "Young Billy Thompson will be awarded the Youth Business Excellence Award," said Mayor Quigley. He called Billy up on the stage and handed him a great big trophy like this. Before Billy got onto the stage, everyone began whispering and pointing at the authorities on the lake. It did not take long for the lake police to catch Butch. "Butch is in trouble now, huh, Dad?" Billy asked as the crowd was more focused on Butch than on him. "Yes, Billy," his dad said. When the focus was off Butch and back on Billy, Miss Pearson, Billy's 5th grade school teacher, yelled, "Speech! Speech! Speech!" Billy accepted the award and took the microphone and spoke into it. "Thanks goes to my mom and dad," Also, thanks to my best friend Lily, I could not have been successful without her, he continued. I could not have done so well without the townspeople either. Thank you. People clapped and cheered as Billy waved while walking off the stage with his trophy in his hand. Thanks, Dad. You truly are my hero, Billy said. And you are the best son a dad could have. I'm so proud of you, Billy. Wait, 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 May Quigley said. The next award goes to Lily for her work to save the park and let the dogs have a place to play. He gave a trophy that read on the front, Youth Environmental Preservation Award. Lily smiled and looked at the crowd as she accepted the award. Way to go, Lily, Billy yelled. Billy was back to his old silly self. He kept showing people his trophy and telling them the story about finding Lucky and the horseshoe, and he helped his dad and how he helped his dad with the business. Most of all, Billy realized that his mom and dad had come through for him in the best way possible. He had a dog now and was very happy. For a 10-year-old boy, I really accomplished a lot. I guess that is how life is. The older I get, the more challenge I will face, Billy thought, as he walked home with Penny, Lily, and Lucky. They played together on weekends and after all their homework was done each weekday. And they lived happily ever after. That concludes the reading of Happy Go Lucky, and written by Mike Provatera and Janet Provatera. Thanks for coming to my reading of my book. That was about 12 minutes, and I hope you enjoyed it. Take care, be safe, and have a great summer.